Hey everybody, Asher here, and boy do we have a fun one for you here in Wartales today. You can see a few UI elements are different, that's right. This is the first episode I've recorded since the community update number 3 dropped, and honestly it's something I hadn't been paying attention to the development as much as. But as this is an early access revisited series, this is something where we are still in early access, this game is in active development, and there's some things that are going to significantly affect our run potentially today that are here. Now, granted, we have some things that we can grab, but as you can see right now, we have horrible fatigue. We have the woodcutters camp that's right here. We have bandits that are over here. I desperately need the rest. But we do have some new things that are going on here as, first off, my goal is going to be to turn in these prisoners and then to get back to Strom Cap to get some stuff to repair my armor as well as to upgrade my armor. We talked about why last time. But one of the things that's changed here, I mean, you can see that they have their own faction level 1 hoodlum now. Every one of these prisoners, they actually have an escape ability. I'd kind of joked about that before and wondered when do these people escape? These can potentially escape. You have night vision, sees better in the dark, but still low probability of escaping because of injury. But low is not 0, so we'll have to figure out what we can necessarily do with that. We also have relationships in this game now. Now, clearly these people are not going to be building relationships, and it is a little bit weird because we're starting partway through the save here, and these features are all dropping. So I have no idea how that's going to work for the balance here. So that's going to be interesting as well. However, it appears right now we're in the woods. I think I got impatient while the game was loading and clicked over a little bit. So I think what I want to do is camp, because I have a feeling these bandits are going to jump us in the middle of the night. And I may or may not get a fight from the woodcutters camp, but if I go out into the clearing in the woodcutters camp, we very well could be facing that. So I may actually dive into the woods here even just a little bit more, just to try to get out of the clearing here. See if we can get a little bit safer, because we are at maximum fatigue. So we need to get home, we need to make sure our prisoners don't escape, and we need to work on building relationships and working through some of the other systems as well that have been added into the update here. So let's get over here just a little bit. Our fatigue kind of went up and down, so let's see. We are in the woods officially now. Let's hit that camp button. And by the way, if you hear any like big buzzing in the background, that would be because there is woodwork that is actually going on. Not woodwork, but people are doing tree work to chop down big chunks of trees, as they tend to do this time of year down the road from me, to make them not fall on power lines. So, okay, one of the things that I've been told to help try to keep your prisoners from escaping, especially as we have some prisoners here, they may be willing to join us as well. But if we put somebody near the camp kind of next to them, so like if we put you here, supposedly that'll keep you from trying to escape. Supposedly that'll keep you from trying to escape. We're going to keep one person over here. We'll see if Umard... Well, you're the level 3 hoodlum. We probably need to have Tony on you, because Tony loves Chachi. I don't know. That's not the right word. Okay, so since we saw the balance here of happiness, we're going to put Thanarol over in the tent. See how that goes. Everybody's really tired. We do have money that is going to be made. And the sound's cutting in a little bit for me because of the same headphone issue. I hope it's not going on in the video as well. It seems like the audio is pretty stable. So can we actually cook some food here? I don't think we actually got any new stuff to cook, so that's fine. Any workshopping that we can do. I mean, I could always make some more fish hooks. I have 4. I have a lot of iron, but I kind of want to save that. A strategy table is something I still could make at some point. We would get a bonus for that. Same with the lectern. Pieces together antiques found in tombs of the ancients during rest. We don't actually have any of those yet. So I'm going to table building the strategy table right now, because we want some of these materials for building other stuff, I think. So I think it's a good idea to build it. We're just not going to do it right now. So our ponies are fine. Like I said, I am recording ahead. I did see one comment for someone else requesting a name in the game, so we'll do that in a little bit. But let's go ahead here. How long do we have until we have to pay? 12 hours. So, danger average. An attack can occur while your troop rests. And Our troops will be unhappy because of insufficient food. Well, we can fix that. Now, another thing that they've added here is that as you get your wages here, if you can't do like we ran into before, if we can't get a full payment in on wages, eventually what they'll let us do is, okay, that's one too many on the grilled pork. So one more of these. We need to get some twofers here. So we're fine. We're not going to lose any happiness. But if we don't have enough money to pay, we can pay partial wages and get a partial happiness penalty. So that's nice. So if I'm going from RimWorld or XCOM rules, 20% of the time means bad things are going to happen every time. So let's rest. While we're in danger in the woods, are we going to get jumped? We have daytime going to nighttime. We gain 5 influence because our people are happy. We have 4 of these. We got 2 things repaired, and apparently we can talk to Alex. So this is a new thing. Let's talk to Alex. Oh my, what a feast! The meal was so delicious, I dreamt about it all night. If this was the life of a mercenary, who wants the responsibilities of a lord? So we could galvanize the troop by talking about yesterday's meal. We can sing gleefully to get 5 more stuff here. We get noisy and +1 relationships here. We can praise. So I don't think we need to galvanize. I think we just want the +1 relationships. We don't want the noisy debuff. So Alex has increased their relationship with all of these people, including Pony. Pony and Pony. That's probably why I do need to change names, but it's fine. Let's break camp and see what the situation our situation is in. All right, so the bandits are gone. There is another tower over there that I can go to, and I am of some mind to at least poke my head in there and see if there's an encounter. We do have more crap over here. I don't know if there's an easier downhill slope to go this way. There may be. We haven't done as much with the north, and it would actually be kind of nice if we could just pop down here, but I think this ridge is a little impassable. I might be wrong. It looks like there's a possibility we get it, but I don't want to, like, bandit myself in the face or get spirit animals. Our hand may be forced, though, so let's go ahead and move our troop back to the woodcutters camp. Wait, nope, before we do that, I forgot to do this. Inspect, we got 2 materials to repair, so we're going to use 1 raw material to repair here. And then Akra needs 1 material. Rock Forehead needs 1 material. Niram probably is the one that needs it the most because he's in danger. You still have partial armor. What's broken for your armor then? You do not have armor. And that's only going to be 1 material for 13 versus 1 material for 11. So we'll repair Rock Foreheads for 1 material here. All right, so we're going to try to avoid fighting until we get back into town, but we got the woodcutters camp first. And we're here. So we can talk to our people here, and we can potentially steal from them again, too. There was a wooden log here to get wood, so we know we can farm wood here. We're not going to steal any more wood right now. I think we're okay. We totally can. Let's see what these people have to say first. Alright, tools! That is the most ridiculous excuse I've ever heard of. These farmers cannot be serious. They're just trying to scare us away. And you say, all the stock of tools is driving me mad. It's high time someone talks some sense to them. Here's your reward. We'll be sure to let the chief know that we're safe now. So we got 20 wood. See, we don't have to steal wood. Influence and story progression. So the fate of children. The refugees can make use of the wood. We'll see if we have to pay the price for that later. So if we look on the map here, we don't have anything else too much right here. So I think, assuming we don't get jumped by somebody, I could totally go for this, but I don't want to accidentally get wanted. Like if okay, I gotta check here. If we inspect one more time and we try to steal it with our apprentice thief, that's 20 to 45. That means we could potentially get guards on our ass when we get home. I'm not going to do that for wood. Not something that we have plenty of. So let's check and see if there's like guards down there. And I just want to make sure we don't get spirit animaled. Those do not look like bandits. They are bandits. So let's check the tower. Because, like I said, I don't want to fight. And yeah, I think that's... Ooh, what is going on? It freaked me out a little bit because I have OBS open on the left too, and usually I close the screen preview, but today I didn't. So, okay. There's bandits in the tower as well. So, we're not going to play with that now. But we should have the location open here. So, that's nice. That does count for exploration and knowledge. So, we're just going to kind of zoom around. I'm going to run away. There's bandits all over this place. We have a bunch of wages to pay. I know. Oh, look. They just scared some birds. They're like, we saw somebody. I always think of, and I know I reference the Burning Legion World of Warcraft expansion, Too Much Legion, to be like, oh, something's not quite right. But yeah, there's a lot of bandits up there. Could be some good potential contracts eventually. I still feel a little dumb that I used influence to get some of those contracts done, but that's just the way it is at this point. So we should be able to get up here. We didn't have any prisoners escape. So we're going to visit the salt mines, we're going to visit the jail, and then we're going to go home. And then we may try to explore a different part of the map, but I think the most important thing is that we're still alive and we're not being attacked by fairy folk. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid deal. And for some reason, this is... I mean, the map is very pretty in this game, but we can't really walk over those steps. Is that really the issue here? I guess it is. Okay, well, we're here. And we're running. We want to get back to town by the end of the day. I have half a mind to clean up these people, but let's see what's in our salt mine first. Maybe nothing. Because, oh, there's still iron here. So let's talk to you. What do you got for me? As you wish, we can't mine the salt because these 2 iron veins. Anyway, I really don't understand why you were so keen to go in there. So there's 2 iron veins. Really? I see 1 iron vein. Well. Okay, so I see 1 iron vein and 1 exit. Well, let's mine it out and see if the latest community patch update stops some of the instability I have specifically for the mining QuickTime events. We got another sapphire. That's awesome. Alright, well. Hooray. Go get your salts. We have you guys again. Are you really running after us this time? You guys are... They're really chasing me. Guys. I almost have to clean you guys out just for doing that. But yeah, it's nighttime. We'll be able to make some more money at the jail because prison for profit totally flies in the face of what I do as a day job, but it's fine. So any outlaw capture in the region, you should give bounty hunting a try. We have. So we can give a level 3 hoodlum. Interesting that they rebalance these. I don't know if it's a supply and demand issue, but we're definitely not getting 90 crowns for these anymore. We're getting the decrease of suspicion and 55. So I'll be honest, that with how much effort it takes to turn over criminals, I think that is a just fine balance change. I'm actually going to sell 2 sets of chains as well. I don't foresee a future where we are running around with 5 people. We could learn to craft stocks. We could learn to craft ether. I don't know what ether does in this game. Well, we're not going to get it today. We could try to steal it. Do we steal from the jail here? Like, we should have stolen and then turned in the prisoners, I guess. Okay. Well, let's cancel that. We're just exploring our options here. So, training buckler level 1. Like, these aren't worth very much. And we can't deconstruct them, so that's fine. I think we're okay. We're carrying a bunch of iron and a bunch of wood, including some hot wood. And we have other gems, which are not nearly as valuable as they were pre-patch. So that's exciting. Do we have anywhere where we can fish here? Doesn't look like it, although I do enjoy the moon reflection on the water. I have no idea if that's new, but I hope that translates on the video because that is a unrealistic but very pretty effect. Because sometimes, for games like this, you just gotta say, screw realism. And while we're here, let's take a look. Yeah, those slopes are way too harsh. So let's see if we can run in the middle of the night and get to town. We have other guards, other mercs. We have the stables again. So yeah, all we want to do is get to town. And we have a lot of money. We have a lot of things we can pay. I just want to get some stuff. Okay, when I say some stuff, I want to get... We're going to need to get some food. Obviously, our food issues are not nearly as much now that we got rid of 3 people that were eating. But we are going to gain 1 more here. So, Tiltron County, yet again. How do we want to start this? Let's go to the inn. And let's go ahead and talk to you. And we're going to collect our bounty. So let's review. We still have 2 here, an easy and an average. And then we have hard, hard, and average. Okay, well. I'm not going to worry too much about these right now. Supply cordia with woolen cloth. You'll be rewarded handsomely. 180 and average. Let's give that... Okay, first off, let's cancel here. We could try to negotiate for 24 influence, but let's not make the same mistake we made last time. Let's look for an archer first, not the informant. Renreal, don't be fooled by the rags. Let's inspect you. Okay, so you're a swordsman. I could actually probably use a swordsman as well. It pairs pretty nicely with the axe bro. But we do have a bunch of two-handed weapon users already. So there's Wilt. And Wilt is also an archer. Ooh, a clever archer who's solitary. Gee buzz. Well, I think Wilt's going to be on the team here in just a second. Level 2 archer, so he already has 1 level up here. Just so we make sure we don't miss out. Who else is here? Euclid. We're going to pretend that's how it's pronounced. I've had enough of my nightmare neighbors. Well, probably because you don't want to stab them with your giant sword. Okay. Well, as fun as giant swords are, we need another archer. So, there's our recruitment. And now we have maximum of 18 happiness. So that's nice. And there's Wilt. I don't know if we can change the order here. But let's inspect Wilt. I don't think we have any spare professions right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll need to figure out what some of these missing professions are. Aptitude points. We don't want next to an enemy. Kills an enemy's fine. Let's do kill. And then Constitution's fun, Willpower's fun, Critical Hit's fun. We really need more Dexterity, but... I'm not really sure what's best, because I don't mind having some more survivability on him. It's probably better than just 1 star on the crit here, so this is fine. So there's Wilt, Archer number 2. We just sold our spare armor, but we're going to make some more armor in just a second, so a little bit of an order of operations error. It's fine. Let's talk to you. Let's review the jobs. We'll accept your stupid quest for wool. We can spend a little influence to try to negotiate. And, we are not going to negotiate twice. Although I could. Okay. I get what's going on here. Well, we're going to accept the offer. Alright, cool. So 216. I have no idea if I actually improved it or if I just handed over stuff. Because game mechanics are fun. So that's our 3 missions. We're ignoring 2 hard missions. It's fine. Everything is okay. as long as I can do the next part of this correctly. So let's go to the forge. And we have a few things going on here in the forge, as we have 121 wages to pay and more food to get, so... Okay, so we have 8 crowns for repairs. And then we need to buy... Shift right click. I may just, let's buy 14. I could probably go for more, but we're going to need to get some stuff to buy some other stuff. So there's angler's rags as well. Now let's take a look at the anvil here, because this is the key part of Ironman. What I'm supposed to be doing is saving, and then if I mess this up, reload. But instead, we can make a pole arm. This also takes leather, so we may need to buy some more leather here. This does not take leather. So let's buy a little bit of leather first. We could also make some throwing knives, but why? So we want to make... It's going to take 2 of those. We're missing the leather for this, so we need to buy just a little more leather. That's 12 wood, that's 10 wood. I think we got enough for our shopping list. So let's go to the market where we need to buy just a little bit of wool. We need to buy some food. We need to not get cheated by the people here. So wool cloth for 40. We could steal the wool cloth and get massive suspicion. Like, we don't steal. Is it a sin to think about stealing? I guess is the first question here. So our missions. Apparently one of our contracts is actually up here. Go to the Marheim place to meet with companions. That's interesting. I thought our mission was southwest. It is southwest. It's super southwest. So sell 4 woolen cloth in this area. We've kind of been dead-ended here before. We could totally take these 2 things on, I think. So let's, although we are going to need some cash on hand to resolve this. So let's try our best to actually have some cash on hand. Alright, so 4 cloth. That is going to be a problem, isn't it? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trade goods, and then... I think 9 leather should be fine. Well, we can always sell the sapphires and stuff. Once again, these gems were a lot more before, worth more before patch. I'm just going to sell them now. It's fine. We've got level 3 in trade and wealth, so that's cool. We're going to need to buy a little more food, too. So that's okay. And we need to work on fishing again. We need to go to Stromcap Tavern to meet with the mysterious client. That's fine. Okay, so forge. Let's forge the thing. Yeah, we have a miner, a tinker, a cook, a thief, an angler, an alchemist. We could get a scholar, probably. I don't know if that's going to be the best move here, but now we've got to figure out, oh crap, are we going to be able to actually build this? We only need 2 of these armors, and we want to build at least 1 of these. We may want to build just 1 of these. But we definitely want to build 2 of these, so let's start here. Reinforced plate armor. Let's try not to screw this up. That's 2 misses. Okay, so I didn't do a great job. But we have a bunch of pop-ups too, so superior plate armor is our other thing here. So that's reinforced plate armor with a star. So -2 movement, but it's an improvement here. So, if we look in our compendium real quick for our armor, and I think we do have a knowledge point here. I don't know where it is. Huh, well. I guess we're just going to stick with what we have, unless it's further down here. It might be down here. We have pony armor, superior plate armor, level 5 required, so we can't even do that yet. And it requires some coal that we don't have. But it's good to know that maybe we're not as far off as I was hoping. So there's some pony armor. We could potentially get some better shields, but our armor situation's not bad. Okay, so sorry for the gross sounds. We're going to forge. Let's see. We got 12 more. And then if we do 2 of these, that's another 12. So 1 of each. And I think we're okay. I don't know if I need 2 spears. I just definitely need somebody to not be using a pitchfork anymore. Okay, so let's forge again and try not to screw it up. All right. Almost got it. Well, it's +1. Okay, well, we got 2 little improvement sockets. I don't know what that means, but this is where, once again, if we weren't doing Ironman, I could just totally save and reload. So we could potentially build 3. So I don't know if I need 2 of these or 1 of these. Or maybe I build 1 and then learn a one-handed sword. That could work too. Anyway, we definitely need this. You'd think this would be easier, and yet I keep messing up. Alright. Steel Bach de Corbin. So what's in the compendium now? Down here, apparently. Steel Bach de Corbin. We don't have all the materials for this, but it does give you the pound skill. And we love pounding to the pound. Alright. Well, we're definitely building another one of these. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And we learned another big badass weapon. And see, suddenly I can't... Well, I can build one. It doesn't have multiples available. I get more knowledge points by building these. That may not be a bad use of the remaining iron ores. Plus, it gives some ways for some of our people to close distance here. Let's look at the compendium one more time first. So we're here... We do have at least 1 knowledge point right now, and we're working our way towards another knowledge point. So this thing. Once again, it requires some materials we don't exactly have full access to yet, but it's a good weapon. Well, let's go ahead and step away from here and let's equip our people. So this is medium armor. So first things first, we want to be putting heavy armor on people here. So we got 2-star and 1-star. We're gonna give... Okay, I know Matt Parker, the Braggart. Does everybody have a title now? Captain, Tony, Rock Forehead, Thernal. Nope, apparently the Braggart, who's tough. That's fine. Well, you're gonna get the 2-star here. So that's a significant increase. We end up losing out on some movement here, but look at how swanky you look now. That's impressive. And if we look at the armor numbers one more time here, that's from 28 to 42. And then if we give you, instead of your wooden club here with +1 strength for the old club, +6 strength, there you go. Now you look like a proper person here. You're carrying your own bedroll and shit in the background, but it's fine. Okay, so you still have your level 1 reinforced spear. I don't mind that. I should probably actually get some improved bow building here, but first things first. We need something better than the farmer's pitchfork. Do not get me wrong. Reinforced spear, also not like the best thing, although the debuff's really nice. But we're just going to go from 1 impale to a slightly stronger impale. Just like that. Alright, cool. So Thernal is going from improved light armor over to reinforced plate armor. So once again, this does disrupt their ability to move a little bit, but damn, we got some good stuff here. Rusty Felling Axe is probably not the best. And it does make me wonder if I do want to give her just a hammer like Matt here. I was thinking about learning a sword to make for her. Alex is actually doing really good with that axe. And then there's a lot of opportunities to pick up daggers here out in the wild. So let's go ahead and just move our armor around here. So this is light armor. You can definitely wear medium armor. And this is light armor. You can definitely wear medium armor. So light level 2, medium level 2. Well, since you're a captain here, you get the Outlaw's Hauberk. There we go. And Rock Forehead here is going to get the... apparently it's both Tactician's Jacket and Hunter's Cloak. That's fine. Look at... What's going to look swankier for you? The Dalbit's not bad either, but we'll do... literally the same stats. It's all about style points. So we're gonna give you the one without the dog on the shoulder. I hope you're not offended by that, because Tony's gonna go from the Outlaw's Tunic to this, because that looks very archery, which means Wilt is gonna be able to get... Wilt cannot equip light armor. Oh wow. I guess we got to level you up, and for now you just get to wear farmer's rags. Okay, cool. Get to wear angler's rags. Well, that's part of the joy of getting new people in here. Then we have Alex in rags. So we're getting our people moved up here. So we have an Outlaw's Tunic as well. Clearly we got to give it to the Outlaw here. He can't equip light armor either. You just... Bruh, come on. When you get to level 3, I guess you'll be able to. Alex can't equip light armor, so we'll give you the doublet. Alright. And then we're just going to sit on these two things, get rid of these here, and I think we're okay. So I guess the other issue is how do I want to break this down? And I know I'm doing a lot of like micromanagement here. We haven't even gone, we're like a pretty good amount of time in here. But it's okay. This is how the game goes sometimes. We could get a longbow. The nice thing about a longbow is that it's going to greatly increase Tony's damage. It only takes a little bit of iron. We may be short 1 iron if I'm doing what I'm thinking, though. We could do throwing axe and throwing knife, because it's not like Tony's damage has fallen that far behind. I think maybe we just wait a minute for that. We have a lot of things we can learn. Boiled eel is actually not a terrible thing to learn. Medium rare mutton. Oh, well, that's cool. Apothecary here, so incendiary flask and ham bramblets. Yeah, I think we're going to just try to go for leveling up right now. We have other shields and shit that we can learn. Like, this is all fine. Learning the ability to dodge even better. Add location markers. We don't want cannibalism. Frugality. Wages 10% less. I may actually go ahead and learn that, because that'll just save us eventually over time. But like, my carrying capacity is fine. Let's learn frugality. Here we go. All right. Percentage-based bonuses are just really nice. We don't need to inspect you. You're still looking for a proper blacksmith. But right now we're just going to sell. So here's a pitchfork. Here's a club. Here's some old rags. We have more rags and a tunic here. I think Wilt actually could do better. And 2-star rags. So that's nice. What is so heavy here? Please tell me it's the wool that's so heavy. It's the wool that's so heavy. Okay. We also have a lot of wood, which is an argument for maybe crafting some stuff that requires a little more wood. So let's go over here one more time. Once more at the forge. Like, we could build another one of these that uses a lot of wood. We could build another one of these for other stuff here, but I'm gonna go for the knowledge at this point. So let's just forge this. Plus throwing axes and throwing knives, we can totally equip those to people. Plus, I apparently need all the practice on this that I can get. Where was that before? All right. And then, so there's throwing axes and throwing knives as I have a dog trying to eat himself in the background. So that's fun now. Too soon. Right, so pretty good. It's more experience. We've gained more knowledge. But once again, this is their meter that levels up and we get another knowledge point. So we'll have to work on that. But if we look back at our crew here, like, I think the torch is a good alternative to have. Let's give you some throwing knives. Does anybody else... I think we have too many people that have kind of other handers here. And unlike Battle Brothers, you cannot actually do like alternate equipment that I'm aware of. Like you switch to your secondary equipment set, which is where it'd be really nice. So we're going to hold on to... Oh, wait. What? Oh, okay. Travi, could you stop? That sounds really gross. So what ended up happening is that I ended up making 3 or 4. Okay, cool. So we still have some hot wood. All right, well, it's a lot of time spent here. Let's go back to the tavern and meet our mysterious person here. So Alderberth. My name is Alderberth. I'm the eldest son of a family seeking to join the Broker Council, but for a merchant to obtain the coveted broker title, they must prove their supply lines are efficient and business partners reliable. Unfortunately, I'm lacking in the latter. I believe mercenaries such as you, who know the value of both shiny crowns and sharp swords, can be of help. I need you to convince Tiltron and Miriam shopkeepers to become my local resellers. You will speak to them, possibly negotiate or even bribe them so that they'll agree to sell wares that I provide. So... meet me here once you've finished. So we have our mysterious benefactor all the way over here. We still need to buy some food, and right now we are going to have some money issues for taking care of some other stuff. We could sell some throwing axes, though. So he wants me to talk to people. Let's talk. You touch it, you buy it. No really big deals today. That's for stealing one. If we steal the whole bundle, I think that's a bigger issue. Or maybe it's not for stealing one here, but we'll go like this. And then we'll leave. And then we'll talk to you. And your salt's cheap today. So we do need to cook some stuff here. Mutton, dried fish, or pork. Okay. As you can see, I am running myself out of money really fast, so we're going to hold on to some of the stuff and sell some of the stuff. It'll all be fine. Outlaw's tunic we're holding on to. Shackles we're holding on to. We really need to deliver this woolen cloth, so... Who does he want us to talk to here? Follow the mission objectives. So talk to who? Between a Tiltron merchant. I guess that's you. Come. So let's approach him. Talk about offers. You mean that Gosenberger? Yes, he did approach me, but I only sell wares to producers I know. I have no reason to trade with a foreigner. So... We're not gonna deal with this just yet, but we know now that we can always do this on the backswing, so that's fine. Let's go over here, and then I think let's see if we can get all the way over here. Let's just go down the road. We're gonna try to go to the Leoric gang. I don't know if we'll be able to accomplish everything today, but we have 4 days worth of food. Should be plenty. We have plenty of happiness, sunshine and rainbows aplenty. Let's just explore. And we depart. And if we look out here one more time, if we go due west, okay, one of the issues is that the gang is down here, downhill somewhere. So we may have to, like, veer back this way. Because we've kind of played this mess before with the whole topography. Like, maybe we go up here and go around. Anyway. I was not expecting to do the same sort of go west all the time kind of thing. But we have to camp now, so that's okay. We have wages to pay. We have a camp chest. Oh, we had more iron. And we had an infected brain just sitting in there. Well, isn't that swell? Let's put our hot wood in the camp chest. Throwing axe, throwing dagger. I'll leave a torch in there. We have 4 cloth that we can maybe put in there. Let's wait a second, though, because we might be able to craft some of these things. The iron torques I probably could have sold. Alright. And we may need this. We probably won't need that yet, but we'll think about it. Okay, so let's just organize by weight. So we still got a lot of wood. Okay, so let's cook here. Cooking time. We got grilled pork. Delicious. Alright. Then over here. That's rock forehead again. Let's try actually using the table. And it looks like we can't build the strategy table because we are short on iron and we're short on leather. We're short on leather by 1, which is a little irritating because I think we don't have any in the camp chest. No. We do have plenty of iron, though. So what I'm going to do for now is put the wood, put the cloth, and we got the wood, we got the cloth, we got the leather. There we go. All right. So that way we can at least have a little bit less stuff weighing ourselves down. And we'll want to build that eventually. So Tony can hang out over here. Niram can hang out over here. We'll put Wilt by the fire. Wilt is currently professionless. We have our 2 ponies. It's a good day to camp. Except that we almost forgot to actually feed our people. So paying wages. Yay. And then let's go ahead and we're going to eat some raw chicken. It's not actually raw, don't worry. And then we probably need to figure out the whole eel situation. Oh, didn't mean to do that twice. Okay. And then we'll do some more cider. So we're happy. And we're not being attacked. Okay. And I don't think we got any sort of pop-up talk things, so that's fine. Alright. Back traveling in the dead of night, we have spirit wolves over there. And unfortunately, that is kind of directly on the path we're going. So we're just going to try to not get attacked by spirit animals. Like all these other merchants and shit can get attacked. There's the old fishery. I know that's one of the few quests that I've like actually done multiple times. So to solve the old fishery, we're going to need to have more than 34 crowns. But I think we made some important upgrades here. So I'm not too upset. And it looks like with a troop this large, we may be able to manage our prisoner cycling if that's what we end up doing here. And then we just need to see if we can be like robbers and steal from merchants sometimes. So you all have beans. Remember, we were offered beans before. Can we steal your beans? Apparently stealing beans is outright sinful. Alright, well. No beans for me. Alright, now I thought this was going down, but apparently this is going up to the gang here. I'm a little hesitant with the slopes there. Although it looks like the spirit creatures are in the valley. So let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can get up here. Okay, so once again we're diving through the snow. We know there's a gang up here. Feel like I need to get at least one fight in. So we got bandits here. But that's not our bounty. That's just regular old bandits. So I don't know if they're going to care that we're just walking on by. Got a snow iris. That's should be nice. And then there's who we're looking for. So if we can kind of sneak around them, we can possibly ambush them. Let's go for it. Ambush. They're level 1. 5 hoodlums, 4 poachers, and once again, we are potentially getting blocked by more people here, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's not on fire. So, leader's aggression, apparently. Leoric the Scarred. So, what in the world is this map? Okay, we've got a pretty crowded place here. Hoodlum, 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 poacher. The nice thing is that these are all very low level. It's just a ton of them, so Akra needs to go over here first off. Alex could do some work. Somebody's gonna run over this. So we do need Matt, like, right here. Maybe we have Matt take on the leader on the side, but not actually attack him, and we have Tony and Wilt, like, pluck him with arrows. That could work pretty well. We have maximum Valor points, so we can do a lot of work here. Tharnal and Niram can take on the hoodlum here. Rock Forehead, we're gonna have to be very cognizant of this stuff. I don't know if he can reach the poacher here. And we have Impale 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming that's key bindings. Once again, there was a new patch here, so we got some new things. We kind of want to let Alex sweep in a little bit later and see if she can get some AoE. Which, Tharnal over here. Niram's going to kind of be on the side. So who's going first? Leoric, followed by somebody that we can't see. That's presumably in the woods. So Matt needs to engage first. And Matt says... Okay, it's a base action. We're going to do a weakening blow first. Look at all that damage! Alright, we could do 13 damage and just end this right here. Maybe. Well! That's your leader. And now he's a bloody pulp on the ground. And Matt took an arrow to the knee. Actually, a knockback shot, which it can be a little bit annoying. So we have another hoodlum here, so we need to put Tharnal over here. I wouldn't mind actually putting her right here, just so we can get somebody else to trigger the bear trap. So let's slashy slash. More poachers, so Matt's gonna take more arrows to the face. And Tharnal's gonna take more stabs with more poison. Okay, so who's next? We got this hoodlum and this one. Alright, so Akra's here. Alex is here. Akra can actually do stunning assault. And unfortunately, I positioned Alex in the wrong place. So we're not going to get a Valor point for this right now. Alright. Let's just stab. That's a good crit. Alright. So lots of actions, good armor. Some potential for some good daggers to drop, or at least work serviceable daggers. Can Alex move closer? Yes, so we're going to see if these two decide to get next to each other and go for the surround. Which means Niram is going to try to get a little backstabby here. Okay, didn't totally win the backstabbing contest, but... Alright, so Rock Forehead, who's next? We have this hoodlum, who's just going to be able to go. So I almost wonder if we're here and we impale to knock somebody back, we can then do a spear wall in the other direction, right? So pretty nice stab, as it were, and then spear wall on this hoodlum. That is how you manipulate the battlefield. Alright, Alex, you're picking a good day to have a good day. Tony, you may... Okay, that's Alex. So, first off, let's select the right character here. Tony might be able to get a lot of work done. And Wilt might be able to get his first kill here, so... Let's see, can we get Wilt a kill? Maybe. Okay, that's a start. And then, since it looks like Tony's probably not going to be able to get in right now, let's see if we can get Alex to do the double here. So if we do maim, why are we not hitting two of these? I guess we were just short. Okay, well. All's well that ends well, I guess. So, you just friendly fired your buddy, right? I guess no honor among thieves. Now, I could totally have you run. Because if we put you here, you're probably not going to get a shot in. If we put you here, you're potentially getting surrounded unless we move you early next time. So let's put you right here. Could possibly go for the 1-2. That's good. And that is not a kill somehow. Okay. Can this hoodlum reach Tony is one of the key questions. No, he can't. Alright, so who's going first? That poacher. Alright, so we got hoodlums for days. We got a poacher that we got to tie down. Can Tony tie down a poacher? Not really. So maybe we deal with Tony in a minute. Alright. Let's get Willed another charity kill. Welcome to the team. And now here comes the damage here. Rock Forehead, I think, is gonna have... Because this person's about to go. Rock Forehead can totally say hello, right? Like, you got the Impale. We can totally impale Spear Wall, right? Like, who's going after this? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Okay. Let's give this a shot. So, stab. And then Spear Wall. We'll hit one of you. I don't know who's getting hit. Okay. And that may cancel the Spear Wall, so I forgot about that aspect. Alright, this poacher we also can't reach. So we'll just try to go ahead and engage you. Maybe not the best use of our actions, but it's better than letting you run free. Plus, we can potentially try to knock you out. Another arrow for Rock Forehead. Congratulations. Okay, so we can have Tony try to go for a 2 for here. I think that's fine. Alright, let's see what we got. We're hitting one or the other for sure. Okay. Alright, Tony's still doing decent damage. We're not going to let him go. We need to see if we can capture a person or two. Alright, so let's go over here. And let's... Okay, who hasn't gone yet? This hoodlum hasn't gone. So let's try to engage the hoodlum. Apparently, Matt has no chill. Alright, you are successfully engaged. So near him... Now, we don't have to kill you, right? That's 15 damage with Wrath. We're having a problem here. We can't capture these people because they died too quickly. Did you really have to do that? Niram's like, yes, I did. You don't remember how badly some of those other fights went. Okay. That's a good squeeze here. Alright, so... just rampage for fun. Okay, maybe we can capture a poacher. Just make sure not to bear trap ourselves. Okay, that's poison damage, not bear trap damage. So, Matt... could you possibly not, like, hammer somebody in the face too hard? 81% chance. Alright. Hooray! And look at that, we got more outlaw tunics. Finally, a good dagger. That's a ringleader's dagger. It does Devious Whirlwind. So it doesn't give us the single target ability, but it does give us some good AoE. And it's a pretty sizable damage increase, and it applies poison. The problem is that we have to deal with the poison ourselves. Only 4 repairs required, so that's pretty good. And we've completed another task. So let's go ahead before I forget and give Niram his upgraded dagger. It's one of the things I've been looking out for a while. Once again, we don't have stab anymore, but we have plenty of single target damage. And he can still do Wrath for single target damage. But Devious Whirlwind gives us another element that we only get with Alex at this point. So that's pretty good. Looks like you could probably... oh, that's right. We need a bunch of level 3 people. I guess those people... I guess that wasn't good enough for you to level up. Huh. Well, guess we'll take some harder fights next time. I mean, we do have these bandits right here. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. This is Asher. Tomorrow we are going west. And by going west, I mean southwest. And Cordia, I think, is in a... like, this is Tiltron County. This is a completely different county. Now, when I had originally played the... I guess you call it the demo, or the pre-release demo version, you were stuck in Tiltron County. At least that's what I mostly remember. Now, though, we can work our way down here to other places. So that'll be good, but that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Asher with Wartales. Like I said, we do have a pony level up here. And I still wasn't sure whether I wanted to make him a work pony or a war pony. I think I'm just going to do work because our carrying capacity, I'm getting a little dubious of it. So let's just do it like this. 2 work ponies. We rescued them. They're rescues. We don't want them to fight. That's not our style. We could potentially also try to explore the woods up here a little bit more. There are potentially other locations. But that'll do it for this one. This is Asher with Wartales. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video if you liked it, or tell me where you think I can improve here. Like I said, this is an Ironman run, so I have to show what's going on with the inventory management, same as everything else. But it's not bad sometimes to spend an episode trying to dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge enemies on the overworld just to get back to town and then spend some serious time crafting. It's an important part of the game. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I know some people really want to know more about it. So let me know what you think. We'll do this again soon. You all take care.